I'm curious too because like I'm looking specifically at this mid matchup, right? The fact that we've talked about how Puck doesn't have necessarily that much damage.
It's a great success, and so far they're doing pretty well on top lane. 23-6 versus the 20-3 on the TV. Taking a lot of damage on the tower.
Yeah, it's a little scary up here. Blood grenade gets used. Ramsey's chasing him down, and there it is. Soxa getting the first blood on Monet. And they're still just chasing after X-Nova. They have the Dragon Tail. Don't have... Oh, there we go. There's going to be enough if you can get close enough. Can we get lucky? Get the second little drop.
A Brave Fire will take him down.
All
Don't
right.
even need the arrow. The 2-point Starstorm proves to be very strong here, using the healing Lotus as well. I think it's a hard lane for TV to do any damage to the Dragon Knight.
But they're just jumping on Whitemon with this rotation. Monet just dies again. Now he's got to walk back, Wagga. That always feels awful. And again, that's the power of the Enchantress. We talked about how, you know, bottom lane was feeling a little uncomfortable. That's a little scary there over on Pure, just waveforming forward like that. He's going to try to toggle his way through, but a little bit spooky. They've got the X off on him. Dragged back into the Torrent. They have the damage, though. Yes, they do.
He tries to stay alive, but you're losing more and more of your armor as you go into the strength.
Pure, potentially. He's already had a difficult time. Getting baited. Winds up, jumps forward, and that's gonna be a little Morphling. He's gonna have to waddle his way back to lane.
Man, he was fast on the reaction there with the attribute shift, but only 1 point into it, not quite fast enough to morph up. And top lane, we see X-Nova getting too close here, as TB has completely retreated into a jungle. Courtesy of the Dark Troll Summoner coming in. Bottom rune again.
Still chasing after nothing to say. Have to be careful because Bubblecut is here, and so is X-Nova. So Thompson dropping the Dream Coil, but in comes Ramses. They found themselves nothing to say. They'll get the kill on him, and now Thompson though will end up dying to all the Firefly coming out from Bubblecut. Need a little bit more damage, and they just don't have it because he's able to fly to the high ground. They scan and they find Monet. They've got the smoke. They've got a blink on Ramses. This is spooky right here. Meet it, hop forward, get the stun off, follow up with the silence, and he's just gone like that in a flash. They cancel out that TP that was headed over. X-Nova sitting on the low ground, has to be careful, but they do have 3 heroes for both. Go with that Solar Flare, open up the Dream Coil, jump in, beautiful Waning Rift with that silence. Nothing to say, it's just got not a game here at all. As Bubblecut though jumps onto the back lines, finds himself Thompson, drags him back. They need to find a way to keep him alive. Whitemon trying to heal him, but look at Thompson. He's got no fear. He hops forward. Soxa on the back lines fighting off with Monet. They need a couple more clicks. The Sunder comes out over to Whitemon, but he's still able to keep healing up. The problem is there's just too many heroes, but they'll finish off Bubblecut. They'd love to get themselves a little bit more here, but it's not looking too good as Thompson is going to try to just move himself away. He's got the orb. It just feels like this is so calculated and calm on his part, as Ramses is just clearing up a creep wave over here on the side.
Thompson, that first initiation there was so beautiful to get that 3-man coil and silence without having a blink dagger. Even going in for a TV right now.
I mean, he's poking on the back lines. He knows that Monet's not going to have that Sunder, and just like that, the patience wears off. That feels just so calculated.
Yeah, he's right in their face.
JT. Science Waning Rift now does have quite a few people nearby. They went for the arrow. A little bit late on that. Still manages to connect. Now Thompson, oh, nothing to say. In the position. Gets his revenge. As they'll chase down Ramses now. Should be able to get that kill too. So finding 2 nice kills in retribution, but still not out of the woods yet.
Mid lane might look for Soxa here.
We'll go grab Soxa. Thompson here. Thinking about going in. Just silenced up though after that Dream Coil. And there it is. There's that Solar Flare. Lots of damage. Nothing to say. Just absolutely melts. Tried to go for the arrow over onto Bubblecut, but he's pretty fast. Need to follow up. In comes Pierre though. He's gonna make sure that they get that kill. And now X-Nova. Oh my goodness. He's just gone.
Melting so fast.
Already have put the damage down, and I'm not sure. Oh, this is a little spooky here. JT teleporting in very forward. They've got Monet kind of on this, like, side angle. They're looking to go in, making the moves over onto Pure. They've got the Spirit Vessel. It's going to use the Manta.
Nice
Still
working.
silenced up, though. It's going to get tossed right back again. There's just so much damage. They'll be able to get the kill on this Morphling. I'm like, okay, if they're going for like a Roche play or something, you know, let's wait a minute, toss out an arrow for a little bit of vision. Thompson is going to run into nothing to say. Jumps in, not going to be able to quite connect. So they're just gonna try to back out. Ramses, though, he's got that blink dagger, finds nothing to say. Solar flare comes out. They've got the lasso, but they just don't seem to have the damage right now, as though there they'll be able to follow up. BKB over on Ramses, putting the damage over onto Boboka. As he's trying to get out. Arrow not gonna be able to quite land, but there it is. They'll grab him, and now they're going after JT. The hunt is on, the clicks are there, and that's just a very dead Conka. A-okay.
Xnova with good positioning again, just in the right place to save his friend, but these are no wins for G2.iG. They survived.
Oh no, nothing to say. Oh. Speaking of no wins for IG.
So they need to try and maybe bait with the TB, get something done. Bottom, he's going pretty aggressively.
It's so scary with you have the amount of Monet. Okay, he's gonna immediately pop up meta. The follow up though, and there's just so much damage being dished out. So onto the back lines. Ramsey's just in, like, with 4 different heroes. No fear. Arrow's gonna connect over onto Monet. Can they burst him down? Do they have it? Yes, they do. Boboka next on the list. And now JT, he is caught in the no man's land as he is just ripped apart by Pure, and they call the GG. They've had enough on G2.iG.
They know they can't really turn this one around. And beautiful play by Tundra. Their supports were on point this game. The early rotation up the top, the double back-to-back kill on the TB.
Is there any other lane that you really want to be keeping your eye on? I know, like, for me, like, I want to see, you know, is Ramses going to be able to really accelerate? And I feel like with Saksa and Whitemon, like, if we have another rotation going top.
Yeah, everyone is staying pretty healthy, though, right now, so no opportunity to immediately get a kill with it. But it's going to perhaps be able to swing the bottom lane, which has been struggling a little bit for the side of Tundra.
Jump over onto Monet, the cookie hop. They go and they drop a blood grenade. I just need to be careful here. He might have misstepped a bit. Phoenix with that little bit. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done from nothing to say.
That's such a quick kill for him as well. TP's down, gets the kill, back to mid again, and keep farming.
Drive-by.
Yeah.
Right underneath his own tower. This feels bad, but you know what? The Phoenix is on the way. They'll get the kill with the Thunderground's Wrath. And Xnova, he's here. He's gonna try to put the pressure over onto Whitemon, but doesn't quite have enough to be able to do it.
Oh, the rune was stolen as well. Doesn't get the Invis.
Nicely done. This is not looking good here for Topson. He's still alive, though. I don't know for how much longer. Yeah, turn around and gets one more lightning bolt off, but he is indeed dead. And there are 2 little bounty runes over here for nothing to say, so.
The double, that's a nice refill for him as well, so he's going to be very happy. Topson being eyed up here by the rotation. 2 points in silence available.
Go for the dive on top, so there's just really nothing he can do about it. Support's not in position, so another nice kill for nothing to say, thanks to Boboka. And nothing to say will treat himself to a haste run, so they need to be careful because Saksa could be very much next on the menu here for nothing to say. Throw out a couple of these flame spirits, but they'll be able to secure the kill and put pressure on the mid tower.
Whitemon looking top.
Chase here, top. It's only level 5 too, so this is the most opportune time for them, honestly, is no, he's still dead. Still dead. Got tossed around a little bit there. So I'm just like, I spent all this time getting these stacks going. I keep telling you to take them, you don't take them, and then the enemy just, like, yoink. Find this opening on White. Oh, Whitemon just, oh my god, he just disappeared. A little cookie hop over onto JT, because I have tops in here too. Gonna go throw up the arena. Let's be careful though, sitting quite low. In comes Boboka. Still be able to grab themselves the Mars. In comes nothing to say though. Get shackles up over onto 2. The cook out forward though, coming out. And they just go and grab up nothing to say. He's still alive, but not for very long. Not with all the lovely kisses.
Dragon Knight from behind, coming in.
He's looking. Can he grab him though? He does not have a blink dagger just yet. Gets speared by Pure. Smoked up, TPing over. Ramses in position, got the blink dagger, goes for it with the epicenter. Lots of pressure onto Monet. He is pretty much alone for the most part, so he will indeed die. Rebound here from Whitemon. Cookie hop over onto Xnova. That's Dead Bird.
It's a very bouncy Marcy coming in there, jumping off someone and then having the cookie put her even farther up.
They see the Sand King. Ramses, though, should be able to... Oh, he was gonna try to teleport out, but not gonna manage it now. Not with that spear connecting over on him. So, that'll be a nice pick off going off to the side of Monet here for G2.iG.
He also has a ward defensively on the lane.
Well, again, they just haven't been able to put vision over into the side of the map for the side of G2.iG, so they just aren't 100% sure what they've got going on. Do see that Pure is, of course, bottom, so they'll find themselves Ramses when he steps forward like that.
Yeah, he just stunned right in there.
Look at Arena. They see Thompson. They go and they see their opportunity. In comes X-Nova flying off to the side. Doesn't feel like he needs to go with anything more than just those Flame Spirits, so we'll hold on to the egg. They're gonna have the Skywrath Mage up in 10 seconds. They have the little outpost that they can TP to. Yeah, look at this. They still want to fight. They're looking for it. Poking over to Ramses, but over on the side, Pure finding himself the egg. Nothing to say, trying to just get as much damage off as possible before he can get that egg to pop, and they're not going to be able to do it. They've got Pure locked down. They'll take out the Morphling. Ramses hopping up, but gets stopped briefly by that little bit of a wall, so it's just a double kill for X-Nova. And the hunt is still going. They see Whiteman, they find him. They want Thompson now too. Thompson doesn't seem to have any sort of an escape plan. He will be the next one to fall.
That was a tough fight for them to take. They didn't have Zeus ulti anymore, didn't have Snapfire ulti, and they were completely disjointed. Morphling just way too deep there. Didn't really have any friends with them.
Ramses over on that Ancients.
Any kill they can get. Still no BKB on Sand King.
Ramses gonna walk right into them.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
not
a dead
because
Ramsey.
of the misclick.
Thompson's like, well, I'm glad they ran into him and not me. Bye-bye. Wait for someone to show, because Thompson... By the tower. It's a little dodgy going right by the tower. But they'll open up the Gleipnir in silence. So much burst damage, and he's just out of here. JT looking for the position. Not able to quite go and grab the Morphling, but they'll grab Whitemon.
He hexed a melee creep on JT. The creep wave was right next to the Morphling. He blinked in, hexed a melee creep, and he's like, damn it, now I can't catch him. But almost gets another pickoff. Still 2 pickoffs, huge for them. Dragon Knights happily gonna siege up on the tier 3 tower with this.
Not having the Zeus hurts pretty bad. Ramses thinking about it here. We'll jump over onto the back lines. They'll blow up JT, but there's a lot of damage coming out here. Plus that Sunray. Pure getting chased down by Monet. Doesn't have that BKB duration any longer. Nothing to say. Throwing out the Gleipnir over onto Ramses. Cookie hop forward, but there it is. The flare coming through. They'll finish off the Sand King. No buyback on Sand King. 5 seconds until Zeus is up. 7 until the Marcy. You see that train that just started running at them? They follow up with the smoke, though.
Okay, they're trying to turn this.
This is... Okay, the jump over onto JT. They got to blow him up before he can get anything off. Now nothing to say. Forced to use the BKB. He's going to have to try to teleport himself out while the rest of the team scrambles away.
Yeah, that's really big. He is actually burstable on the Dragon Knight if everybody is there. They don't have any great...
they find Thompson. The leap forward from JT. Immediately grab themselves. Pure push him back. Silence. All this damage. He's just toast. Whitemon next to fall. The chase is on. They want Soxa. They want Ramses. They'd love to get their hands on either one of them. They're just trying to figure out who do they want to go after. Are they going a little bit too deep? Monet says, keep going, keep going. I want Ramses. I want him. They get him. And now the pressure being placed over onto Thompson. The cookie cut forward coming out from Soxa buys him a little bit more time. Pure, he bought back during this. What an initiation from JT!
Yeah, JT just on point. He has the blink and hex ready now as well, so nobody can get close. No buybacks on either Sand King or Marcy at this point. Bottom lane down.
Megas. Pure pops BKB, sees JT. All right. Oh, JT though still alive, still kicking as Monet. He's trying to find his attention. Nothing to say. He's found Soxa over onto the back lines. See those Snapfire kisses coming out from Soxa, just trying to get some of this damage out. The buyback from Mars. Pure though, he's stunned up over here on the side with Monet just slamming away at him. He's silenced up. He's gonna have to use that Manta, but he's still struggling to stay alive. And he's shifting. He's morphing. He's trying to do everything. The team is there though. The hop forward. Oh, Whitemon. He was trying to help. He was trying to help, but he's still going to fall. Beautifully done from G2.iG. Little celebratory arena because the GGs have been called.
Very, very nice game there for G2.iG, bringing it back after a loss in the first game here. So they do go 1-1 in this series.